Hi everyone. So today I thought of making this video to share my ZS interview experience with all of you. I hope this video will give a brief idea about the preparation strategy and also some useful insights from my experience. So I thought of dividing this video into 4 sections. In the first section, I will be talking about my brief journey in college from first year to grabbing a on-campus placement. And in the next section of this video, I will be talking about what GS does as a firm and what are the entry-level roles that are available with GS for a BTech guy, and also my current role at GS. And in the next section of the video, I will be talking about how you can apply for GS with all rounds that are involved in the GS interview process. And in the final section of the video, I will be touching more on the preparation strategies and the best resources that you can leverage to crack GS interview. So without delay, let's get started. Okay, so after 12th, I had 2 options to go with. One was NID Arunachal Pradesh, as I scored fairly well in my JEE exam, and second was at HPTI Kanpur, and I scored decently well in my UPT exam and got a good rank. So I was in a dilemma. Then I went on discussing with my family members, my mentors, my peers, and then finally decided to go with the second option, that was with HPTI Kanpur, and did my mechanical engineering from there. And after that, the journey started for an engineering grad from first year to final year. In the first year, I did participate in many activities, and the whole things were new for me, the whole environment, the system. And I made some good friends over there. Those are currently my friends as well. And also I did participate in many extracurricular activities, contributed in the events, given a lot of seminars and all the steps that we usually do as an engineering student in our graduation. So after that, the final year came and everyone got anxious about getting placed in their dream companies. They were preparing day and night and they are also preparing their resumes to get shortlisted for the interviews. And I also had a chance to get interviewed with Maruti Suzuki, Suzuki Motors, and all the companies which are in my core branch. So after getting interviewed with Suzuki, I got a final placement offer, and I was pretty happy with that as well, because that was the first joyous moment when you are getting passed from final year. Yeah. So then I joined Suzuki and did work there for a brief span of time, that was around 10 months, and had a good time there. But after working for 2-3 months, I realized that was not my cup of tea. So I was not able to relate with the people who were working there, with the work that I was doing. I was not good with that. So I decided to try something new. Then what new I can try? So I thought of connecting with my friends. So I got to know one of my friends, he was also in the mechanical field, and he grabbed an opportunity with the GS. At that time, GS was actively hiring across India as they were expanding their teams. And so I thought, let's give it a try. Why not? So I just connected with that friend and get to know about the process, how to apply and all. So we'll be talking about it in the next section of the video. Stay tuned. Okay, so GS is a large and reputed multinational consulting firm that works mostly with the pharma clients, and it is based out of Evanston, Illinois, United States. It has around 27 offices across globe, and 3 offices basically in India currently. So first is in Gurgaon, second Pune, and then Bangalore. So I am currently based out of Pune office. Now coming to the next part, that what are the entry level roles available with the GS. So currently the GS has basically 4 entry level roles. First is DAA, Business Analytics Associate. Second is BOA, Business Operation Associate. Third is Data Science Associate. And fourth is BTSA, that is Business Technology Solution Associates. These are the 4 roles that are available with the GS for an entry level who want to join GS just after BTech. And currently I am working in the capacity of DAA, Decision Analytics Associate, with their business consulting group and based out of Pune office. So that was it for GS. Okay, now the question comes how you can apply for GS and join their team. Are you excited? Yeah, I know. So when I got to know that GS is currently actively hiring and expanding their India team, so I came in touch with one of my friends that recently got placed with GS in an off-campus drive. So he told me that the best way to get placed with these kind of firms is to get referral from some employees. So I actively searched on LinkedIn, approached many people and many seniors as well. So one of my seniors then agreed to give me a referral and I applied through that referral. So in brief about referral, what a referral process does, it provides an extra edge over shortlisting process from the pool of employees based on the credibility of the employee working there. It doesn't provide any extra edge over the interview process as whole. So this is just about referral. After that referral, I got a test link in which I have to submit my whole details about my academic qualifications and extracurricular activities, resume, and any experience, any work experience if you have prior. So after submitting that, I got the test link in a week or so. So from now the whole process starts. This is the first round of interview in which you will get a test link. Test link, basically this is the aptitude test link and it has 3 phases, one after other. So first phase is you will be given some questions around reasoning, verbal ability, data interpretation and all, and you have to pass that round. I will be more talking about the preparation strategies about in the last section of this video. And in the next phase, you will be given a PSDD round. So this PSDD round means problem solving deep dive, in which you will be given a business scenario which consists of 8 to 9 questions. It is a multiple MCQ type of questions in which you have to choose one answer. And out of those answers, it may seem though that all the options are correct for that business scenario, but there is always a correct answer for that. So you can choose wisely in that round. And after that, in the third phase, it comes a video monitored round. In this round, in the first section, you will be given a guesstimate. So what a guesstimate is? Guesstimate is just like they will give you some scenario in which you have to guess a number related to that. Just consider that the problem is how many flights are taking off from Lucknow airport currently, or what is the number of laptops that people have in certain region currently, Delhi or Bangalore or so. So this is kind of guesstimate questions. You need to get a number out of that. And basically they will judge you on the approach, what approach you are following in the whole process. So after that, one more round is there in the video monitored round. So that was around personal questions that you will be given some time to think, like 10 or 15 seconds, and after that you have to answer for 1.5 minutes. So in that you will be asked questions around some personal HR questions, basically that are around what are your strengths, weaknesses, what are the lows in your life and how you tackled it. So all the questions around that. So when you give this aptitude round, then either you will get an invitation for next round, that is case study round, through mail, or you will get a telephonic round from HR. The HR will call you. In that round, basically HR will ask you again some guesstimates, some personal questions, and brief you about your salary, compensation stack up, and then they will further proceed for the next round. In the next round, that is case study round, you will receive a invitation through mail. So it also has two phases. One is video monitored round, in which you will be given a business scenario. It has some few paragraphs, some tables, some data around that, and you have to solve it on a rough paper, and you have to upload that also on their server. So that is the first round, first video monitored round in case study. And the second round is that is a case interview. When you are done with the case, your solution of the case, you will be interviewed by a person. That is some manager from the firm. That is a very senior position. They will interview there, and they will more drill you around the approach and the methodology that you followed while solving that case. And they may be giving you the scenario. If that number is like, the evaluation is done in this type, they will increase some parameters and ask you what the output is and how it is changing basically, and what you did, why it is different from what you did. So this kind of drilling will happen there, and they will also ask some HR questions. At the end of that round, I was asked some puzzles as well, puzzles and guesstimates. So they will be asking some puzzles and guesstimates. So that is consistent around all the rounds basically. So puzzles and guesstimates, you can be asked this unstructured type of questions anywhere in the process. So after you are done with this case round from phase 1 and 2, then the next round comes is a HR round basically. So in HR round, what will happen? There is that is taken by a senior person, like principal from the firm. They are very senior person there, and they will be drilling more around what you have written in your CV, the HR questions, why you want to join ZS, why you want to join consulting firm, why not a core company you are working there. So this type of questions they will be asking there. So you need to have a solid answer for that, and whatever you are written on your CV, that is also should be correct. And if not so, it seems to be like you can explain in a correct way. That is also possible. And they will also give you some pressure. They will questions like pressure test, in which they will ask you certain situations and how you reacted in those situations basically. So they will judge around that. And my suggestion is to remain calm and give your answer as per the situation very smoothly. And after that, they may also check your decision making abilities, basically to ask few questions around that, your team working, team leadership, and skills around that basically. So this is the whole process that goes with the HR interview. And if you get through that, if the HR and the person who is taking your interview that is happy with you, then you may also get an offer from ZS. So in my case, I got an offer letter after 1 day after that interview. For me, it took the whole month to get over this, to get through this process and get till getting the offer letter. So this was whole process in brief about ZS, and I will be talking more about some preparation strategies that you can apply to crack your ZS interview. So let's move to the next section of the video. All the best. Yeah. Okay, so let's move to the final section of this video, and very important one as well. So in this, I will be sharing some preparation strategies with all of you, and what are the sources you can leverage to crack your ZS interview. Okay, so in the first round, that is aptitude round, you can leverage some websites like Prep Insta, Geeks for Geeks for preparation, like in data interpretations, verbal ability, and some logical reasoning questions from there. And for case study, there is a book that is called Case in Point. You can get it on scribit.com. The whole book is available there. You can go through that whole book and you will get to know how the guesstimates, how you will basically developing a mindset around how the consultancy works basically. So you can leverage that, and after that you can also browse some websites like consultingcases101.com. It has some 7 or 10 case studies that are free. You can solve those case studies, and you can also solve the case studies that are present on McKinsey and BCG website basically, that are also big consulting firms. After that, in the final round, that is HR round, that is basically based on your CV and what are the what you did in your whole engineering career. And also one of the most important thing is that you should prepare why you want to join ZS or why you want to join any consulting firms. If you are coming from some field that is not related to it, like mechanical, civil, or any branch per se. So you can prepare that well, and if you need some help around that, further help, then please connect with me over LinkedIn and I will be happy to answer all your questions. Please DM me there. I will be available and happy to answer all of your questions if you need some help regarding case studies and everything. But please do like this video and subscribe this channel, so you will get more update around these type of interview experience. I'll be making more such videos. So thank you all of you. Ashish Singh signing off.